Greetings, and welcome back to the channel. I'm promising another spellbinding reading from the Cronus Book of Days not to be missed. If you are new here, I am Metastar Messenger, creator of the Cronus Book of Days, a weekly tarot calendar system. In addition to the tarot, I also interpret selected astrological highlights for the week and help make sense of it all for you. This week, we say goodbye to the scorching heat and drama-filled days of summer and turn our gaze toward changing leaves, pumpkin spice and cooler breezes, as September 23rd marks the official start of fall and a turning of the cosmic page. In this new season, which will showcase 3 harvest feasts, Pluto and Saturn turning direct, a new moon solar eclipse, a full blood moon just days before All Hallows Eve, and much more, one thing is sure, there's a world of mystery, secrets, and transformation just waiting to be unveiled. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and share. Thank you for your continued support. Let's begin. No matter the year, week 38 in the Cronus Book of Days is governed by the Devil in reverse and its satellite companion the Queen of Swords. Because week 38 of any year can begin as early as September 14th or as late as September 19th, this powerful duo shares a distinct and recurring connection with the autumnal equinox in the northern hemisphere. This week, I will delve into the symbolic significance of these two figures in relation to the changing seasons, specifically autumn and the impending triple harvest within the fall. To begin, the reversed devil is linked to the number 15 in the tarot and the zodiac sign of Capricorn, representing release from bondage or a breaking free from self-imposed limitations or conditioned beliefs. The alignment of the reversed devil with week 38 is suggestive of a turning point, a recent and major turning point. Suddenly, it's as if the heaviness and dark karma that sometimes clings to indentured Capricorn has worn itself out or is granting a window of opportunity to break free and find liberation from an oppressing force or individual. In this context, week 38 may indicate a period of personal growth and transformation. When combined with the Chariot, which is the numerical long-range influence for all of 2023, it can indicate that we are overcoming our inner demons and worst fears and taking back the reins of control over our own life. The devil reversed represents breaking free from anything and all things that enslave us and hold us back, such as addiction, bad habits like smoking, negative thought patterns, obsessions, cult behavior, toxic attachments, codependency, jealousy, hatred, greed, and so on. These two cards working together illustrate negativity and adversity as a sort of horsewhip stick. Meaning, the terrible things that happen to us become a motivating force and spur us on to transformation and, ultimately, personal triumph. Alternatively, the devil reversed can manifest as an old familiar karmic, returning for the purpose of dragging us down into a black hole of misery, or even the temptation to go backwards after making exceptional progress. There is a clear connection between week 38 and the events that either originated or gained momentum during August of this year, when the devil held sway in the shadows. Romantic relationships or emotional affairs that began around week 15 of this year, or between April 10th and 16th, could be at a point where to continue would be to suffer, or even worse. At its best, the devil reversed within a Chariot year suggests that come week 38, we are using willpower and determination as a driving force to overcome the unhappy and self-destructive choices we sometimes make. Together, they illustrate taking charge of life, moving forward with purpose and confidence, and freeing ourselves from negative influences that once held us back. In summary, the situations of week 38 may conspire to lead us to the realization that all the negativity of the devil arises from the shadow self and an immature ego determined to maintain its position of control at any cost. The Queen of Swords, satellite companion to the reversed devil, is linked with the zodiac sign Aquarius but can also represent the masculine air set, which includes Libra and Gemini as well. This queen, depicted as a woman holding a sword raised high, holds court once a year and only during week 38. She is a free-thinking woman and the embodiment of intelligence, logic, and clear communication. Her stern expression represents her impartiality and her ability to make tough decisions. She is a symbol of mental strength, independence, and the pursuit of truth, making her a figure of wisdom and insight. If what you want is the unvarnished truth, get ready, because here it comes. Esoterically, the Queen of Swords has much to do with cutting through bullshit, severing toxic bonds with negative people or groups, and the breaking of curses and black magic. She is, after all, the Queen of S-words, which is another way of saying spells. And her sword is more an antenna connecting her to the world of spirits than it is a weapon of war. The presence of the Queen of Swords, particularly when week 38 coincides with the fall equinoxes, can frequently coincide with what I refer to as the voice of truth heard around the world. What I mean by this is that something significant, a big truth bomb or accusation, often disclosed by a female, pertaining to a powerful male figure or organization, is unveiled through the media, and what is revealed is typically quite shocking, gripping, and accompanied by public outrage. As the satellite companion to the reverse devil, together they can indicate a period of overcoming negative tendencies and that we are able to think clearly and objectively, without being clouded by temptation or addiction or fear. The devil reversed represents freedom from addictive behaviors, negative family patterns, peer or group pressure, and unhealthy attachments. This duo emphasizes the importance of examining one's motives and speaking out against taboos and evil. They emphasize the need to distinguish between lies and truth, even in one's heart. Having experienced life coming at us in chaotic, frenzied night of sword speed last week whilst under the omen of a quadruple tower activation, you may find that you are better and stronger than the cruel reality of your situation. Sometimes life just stinks. Week 38 often represents a testing of individuals following some misfortune or tragedy. Successful navigation of this threshold harvest test should bring about a well-earned period of relaxation, happiness, and most importantly, a reduced preoccupation with power and control. Insofar as the Queen of Spells, the word spell in the context of the word spellbound doesn't refer to a magical incantation but rather to its older meaning, which is a story, discourse, or narrative. In Middle English, spell could also mean to tell a story or to talk. Therefore, being spellbound originally meant being bound by a compelling story or narrative, much like how a captivating tale can hold one's attention. You can break free from an unfavorable narrative or long-standing family curse simply by mindfully changing how you tell your story, regardless of how grim your situation may be in reality. You can break the spell by choosing your words carefully. The solar path during week 38 takes us through the last degrees of Virgo before heading off to Libra, which means the Ten of Cups is still the universal vibration influencing the collective psyche. When taken together, the reverse devil, Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups, symbolic of emotional fulfillment, harmony, and happiness within a family or close-knit groups, suggests that there may have been a period of emotional turmoil or set of challenges within the family or a group dynamic. The Queen of Swords indicates that cool-headed detachment and a clear-minded approach should be taken to address any issues. The devil reversed offers that any negative influences or doubts that may be affecting the situation can be overcome. Overall, the combination of week 38 influences demonstrate a positive shift towards emotional well-being, with a focus on clear and honest communication and breaking free from any unflattering narratives or negative patterns that were keeping you down or stuck in the past. Now that you have a better understanding of week 38's dual forces, we need to discuss the changing of the seasonal watcher. Within the Cronus Book of Days, the 4 pages represent and belong to each of the 4 seasons within a calendar round. All pages are a mercurial mixed bag when it comes to the type of information they share and how they communicate on behalf of spirit. Each page has their own personal style. The Page of Wands, Watcher of Autumn, communicates bluntly and unmistakably. In other words, you'll recognize when spirit is dealing with you and attempting to guide you. Each of the 4 pages possesses trickster energy. In this context they can cause, be the source of, or warn us of impending trouble. The Page of Wands watches over the 13 weeks of autumn. His watch begins on the first day of fall and ends at the winter solstice. The Page of Wands is depicted wearing vibrant and energetic attire that reflects his youthful and spirited character. The familiar Egyptian desert background represents a vastness of possibilities but also enigmatic rites of initiation. The page, deeply absorbed in his wand, seems to channel the energies of both the earthly realm and the spiritual world. His goal over the next 13 weeks is to assist and guide us to do the same. Although the Page of Wands is active throughout the entire autumn season, he becomes most recognizable in our daily lives when his astrological counterpart, Mercury, is in direct contact with the Sun and/or transits the autumn fire sign of Sagittarius. This year, the dates of October 20th and the period from November 10th to December 1st appear to satisfy this requirement. The Page of Wands serves as a seasonal catalyst for infusing excitement, enthusiasm, and a spirit of adventure into our daily lives. This includes bringing new attitudes, inspirations, faces, places, friendships, experiences, and endless possibilities. The Page of Wands serves as the messenger of official communication and directives from higher authorities. These messages often pertain to matters of justice and legal proceedings, such as receiving a summons, being indicted, audited, or called for jury duty, and similar circumstances along this theme. Owning a flair for the dramatic, the Page of Wands is the bearer of breaking news and unexpected events. On the job front, he is the bringer of news about sudden promotions, which can come with a rush of new responsibilities. Sometimes, this news involves the literal passing of the baton and authority due to resignation or sudden retirement. It may also stir the rumor mill concerning layoffs or even ignite the urge to quit a dead-end job and pursue an entirely new direction. The Page of Wands can deliver news and messages related to government grants, scholarships, acceptance letters, or recognition for some recent achievement. This recognition might include awards or even something as exciting as receiving your first YouTube Silver Play button for reaching 100,000 subscribers. Metastar goals. Due to this being a chariot year, when the Page of Wands comes to the forefront, there is an increased emphasis on travel-related activities. This may involve news from abroad, active-duty military call-ups, and other similar events associated with journeys and movement. Perhaps the esoteric purpose and/or occult promise of pyramid schemes found around the world will become clear to you, that is, if intellectual mysteries are your thing. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, can lead us into making impulsive decisions, including getting involved in investment schemes. Remember, the Page of Wands is a trickster. Be cautious, and seek advice from trusted sources, and avoid making hasty financial decisions or large purchases. The Page of Wands has a strong association with various forms of public speaking. This includes delivering closing arguments in front of a jury, testifying on a witness stand, giving impactful speeches like those seen in TED Talks, or presenting tributes and eulogies to large audiences. During this 13-week period, it's common to encounter events like memorial services or best man speeches, both of which can evoke a mix of emotions, from the heartwarming to the regrettable. Whether it's speaking from the heart or inspiring others with eloquent words, this period offers opportunities for meaningful and impactful communications. When Mercury becomes active during the season associated with the Page of Wands, it can lead to unexpected confessions of wrongdoing, game-changing tip-offs, or dramatic breakthroughs in cold investigations. Heartfelt apologies are likely, and even surprising reunions between people may occur. During this time, astonishing intercessions, ironies, and eerily prophetic events seem to be just around the corner. It's a period where strangely predicted occurrences, akin to those found in the animated series The Simpsons, have a way of manifesting in reality. Big developments or breakthroughs in the world of religion, science, law, and medicine are also quite common. The Page of Wands serves as a patron for a diverse range of individuals and endeavors. This list includes athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, inspirational figures, preachers, politicians, college students, flamboyant performers, child stars, actors, singers, fashion icons, enthusiastic fans and followers, and anything with a touch of timeless immortality. This can encompass not only individuals who left us too soon, like Marilyn Monroe or Elvis Presley, but also great works such as songs, films, poems, artworks like the Mona Lisa, iconic landmarks, and even ancient marvels like the pyramids of Egypt. On a personal level, the Page of Wands can predict a period when you become the center of attention, finding yourself in the white-hot spotlight. You might even become a trending topic on social media or be the subject of buzz and conversations. It's a time when, for better or worse, everyone seems to be engaging in a game of telephone, spreading rumors and asking, "Did you hear about so-and-so?" Finally, and perhaps most significantly, the Page of Wands, besides being a guide and messenger, is entrusted with the power of the divine realm. This youthful energy hasn't fully mastered its spiritual privileges and abilities, leaving the choice on how to wield them wide open. Ultimately, how this power is expressed during the most karmically consequential of the 4 seasons can determine whether the page is respected and recognized as a hero or disregarded and rejected as a zero. This is the difference between achieving remarkable success or facing epic failure. Do you employ your divine gifts in service of the greater good in others, or do you misuse them solely for self-serving purposes or to indulge the fleeting desires of the ego? Climactically, how you answer may be the lesson to be learned, or the pattern to be understood, sometime in the next 13 weeks. Therefore, it's essential to remain vigilant for all these expressions and similar situations that align with the essence of the Page of Wands. As mentioned, week 38 is host to the fall equinox this year. Before that happens, there is first a powerful second quarter moon illuminating the last degree of Sagittarius, which coincides with the sun transiting the fated and conclusionary last degree of Virgo. All this indicates a significant transition from the carefree, adventurous vibe of summer to the more serious and detail-oriented mindset of autumn. The 29th degree of all signs are both powerful and karmic. The 29th degree of mutable Sagittarius signifies the culmination of knowledge and wisdom gained throughout the summer, now urging us to apply what we've learned in practical ways. Additionally, the 29th degree of Virgo can serve as a final reminder to tie up loose ends and prepare for the changing season ahead. The fall equinox itself hosts 2 grand trines, one of which forms a kite pattern. The kite shape suggests that there's a central focus, which in this case is the balancing act between cool, rational Sun Libra and Neptune's dreamy, if not delusional influence. The trines between transformative energies, Uranus in Taurus and Pluto in Capricorn, is an astrological configuration that can bring about a period when hidden emotions or deeper, more subconscious feelings may come to the surface. There could be a heightened sensitivity to spiritual or intuitive matters as well. Pluto, a planet sometimes linked to the collective unconscious, and the shared psychological and spiritual experiences of a generation or age, indicates a time when people, because of circumstances, are emotionally driven to ask profound questions of themselves and others. These questions can encompass topics such as ethics, morality, the nature of reality, the essence of existence, and even the purpose or meaning of life itself. In practical terms, this configuration gives rise to a period when relationships, creativity, and ideals are in the spotlight. It can bring opportunities for new insights and creative solutions to age-old problems, and even profound transformations, especially in how you relate to others and manage resources, like money and natural talent. However, it's essential to navigate the Neptune-Sun opposition with care to avoid potential pitfalls related to illusion and confusion. So, what exactly does this mean? Here's a few thoughts and real-world examples. This aspect can lead to the tendency to idealize partners, children, celebrities, or spiritual figures. People might overlook serious issues or flaws in these individuals, creating unrealistic expectations. When reality falls short of these ideals, disappointment can follow. This could be the period where the rose-colored glasses fall from your eyes, and you decide to break off a karmic relationship or trauma bond that may have formed near or around April of this year, week 15, when the devil was upright and full of seductive charms and powers. The influence of Neptune opposite the Libra Sun whilst on the Uranus-Pluto midpoint may result in financial over-optimism. People may take excessive risks, believing in financial gains that are not grounded in reality. This can lead to historic financial losses, falling for scams, or even making poor financial decisions like spending rent money in hopes of a sudden windfall. Neptune's foggy influence can affect communication. Misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and the spread of misinformation become more likely. During this time, it's essential to be extra cautious and clear in your communications to avoid confusion. The emotional toil of recent collective traumas might tempt some individuals to escape from responsibility and reality. This can take on various forms, including substance abuse, engaging in risky encounters, excessive gaming or screen time, daydreaming, or immersing oneself in spirituality. The boundaries between these activities and everyday life can blur, making it challenging to assert oneself effectively and be heard. As a broader consequence, individuals may give away their autonomy, or experience a general sense of directionlessness or lack of purpose. This feeling is exacerbated by the blurred lines between what's considered normal and the chaotic. In essence, the Neptune-Sun opposition brings a set of challenges that revolve around perception, financial decisions, communication, escapism, and a sense of clear goals and purpose. On balance, a grand trine kite appearing within the fall equinox indicates this is a particularly suitable time for honest self-reflection, shedding of old patterns, and embracing a more rational and liberated mindset. Now, moving on to the second grand trine, made up of Mercury, the Moon, and Jupiter, in Earth signs Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, aligning with the fall equinox. Here it enhances the themes of balance, harvest, and preparation. It shows a period when the collective can tap into earthly, practical energies to achieve their goals, enjoy the fruits of their labor, and prepare for the changing season with wisdom and stability. It's a curse-breaking harmonious blend of celestial and seasonal energies that support a much-needed reprieve from the scorching hellscape and cosmic cruelty that was the summer of 2023. It offers a chance to heal, regroup, and find stability amid challenges of the recent past. It's a time to gather the lessons learned during the intense summer and use them to create a more grounded and fruitful path forward into autumn and beyond. This week in Chapter 38, I explored the reverse devil card and its symbolism, signifying liberation from burdens and dark karmic forces, particularly those associated with the zodiac sign Capricorn. I discussed breaking free from oppressive influences and ending toxic trauma bonds. I also introduced the Queen of Swords, likened to the zodiac sign Aquarius, and its week 38 relationship with the reverse devil, and I discussed how this combination highlights the threshold of autumn in the Northern Hemisphere. I examined at length the changing of the Watchers, mainly the Page of Wands and its communication style, as well as its role as a youthful trickster, messenger, and guide for introducing enthusiasm, new ideas, and adventure into daily life. We explored the meaning of the Ten of Cups in combination with the Queen of Swords and the Devil reversed, as a confirming signature indicating potential release from negative influences, and enhancing emotional fulfillment and empowerment through clear communication. I then embarked on a journey through the cosmos, dissecting astrological aspects like the Neptune-Sun opposition and a grand Earth trine, and discussed for your consideration their real-world implications. I delved into the practical guidance necessary to navigate these celestial forces, shedding light on potential pitfalls and opportunities. One intriguing aspect was the alignment of these astrological configurations with the fall equinox, a seasonal transition that introduces themes of balance, abundance, and preparation. I contemplated how these cosmic patterns harmonized with the changing season, bringing a much-needed respite from the tumultuous summer of 2023. At its core, this episode aimed to provide not only astrological insights but practical wisdom. I discussed communication challenges, financial decisions, emotional resilience, and the importance of clear communication during uncertain and confusing times. In essence, week 38 was a journey out of the hypnotic darkness, where I sought to distill light and the wisdom of the tarot and the stars into understandable and applicable guidance for navigating life's twists and turns. I hope you enjoyed this extended equinox edition from the Cronus Book of Days. If so, please like the video on your way out and consider leaving a comment or question below. I look forward to hearing from you. I am Metastar Messenger. Until next time, always love.